Hello, Leo. This is your prediction reading for 2025 Scorpio season. Let's check what's going on in the sky when Sun ingress to Scorpio. Then the Sun is in the first house, so your ruler, celestial body, is in the first house of this Scorpio season. The first house is start in Libra and finish in Scorpio. But still, the Sun is in the first house, so the life, the vitality should be very strong. The strengthful position for the Sun and for you as well. However, the rising sign of the Scorpio season is in Libra, so probably relationships will show up. Probably suffering and struggling with relationships since Sun ingressed to Scorpio, immediately made a square tensioning aspect with Jupiter in Cancer and Pluto in Aquarius. So once you have an issue with authorities in the 10th house, so I will be curious with your 10th house, because if this is related with your career, vocation, the life path, the vocation what you have chosen already, if you have chosen already. So this is a tension with the Jupiter. This is a higher authority as well, and the Sun has the highest authority, getting issue with other authorities as well, and what Jupiter could represent. And Pluto in the 4th house, in the family house, got involved with this square as well with Sun, and get tension as well. With Pluto Sun square, I could write as when the Lord of the Castle is going against to the Emperor. This type of control, want to take over the control in the 4th house, in the family, Aquarius, the society. These subjects mixed meaning of it. This is where you want to take over the control, but not that successfully, to be honest. Especially that you have 2 planets square, which both is an type of authorities. So not that easy month beside of this state of this 3 celestial body. This was your planet, your ruling celestial body, the Sun, in your natural born house, 5th house, which is a Leo house. There is no planet, and starts in Aquarius and finishes in Pisces, but without planet. And in a Leo, the sign in a Leo, there is the 10th house is there, starting in Cancer, and the bigger part of the 10th house is in Leo, without planet. Now the Jupiter is there in Cancer, and that tell me that with the job, with profession, with vocation, there will be some authority conflicts what you can prepare for yourself. However, Jupiter is mostly education and church could be involved, so maybe there, if I need to choose, then I would say that higher education, where you can get some conflicts, a professor, whoever, higher authority in your higher education. Otherwise, it could cause conflicts with the church as well. But if you have a legal case right now, then it will be not going so well in Scorpio season, because we don't know what will going on in Sagittarius season. But you can be prepared and ready for that. Okay, let's jump into it. I told everything what I sure that you should know. Then let's check, Leo, that what you can expect in 2025 Scorpio season. I'm making horoscope tarot spread, means I'm spreading 12 cards representing your 12 astrological house, and we will see how is it going. From my side, I will be interested in, we have already the first 3 house. From my side, I will be interested in the 1st house, because the Sun is there. Maybe the 4th house, because the Sun making a square with Pluto in a 4th house in Aquarius. and the 5th house because this is your natural born house. 10th house definitely because this is Leo sign, and with there the Jupiter uh, makes a square with Sun in the 10th house. Yeah, that in the 10th house, if you have a legal case and this is related with job, then be ready that that this legal case is not going well in Scorpio season, just because this square is in the 10th house, the house of profession, house of career, house of vocation. Okay, so we have our first 3 houses. Only 8 left. Then let's see that this is your first house, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. Leo, we have the 12th house. It's pretty much looks like the sun is spreading the sun, the ray of light. It looks very good. I did not realize this until how long I make this spread, and I did not realize this is a circle. But look, maybe because there is the sun outside, and maybe that's why I see that this is like looks like the sun. Okay. Um, before we go further on, Leo, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, watch this video till the end, and share this video because these actions help us to come up in YouTube's algorithm and show up to other Leos who are looking for answers for their question or just simply looking for help in and for their life. Thank you, behalf of them. Today's morning video was related to the future, how you can plan the future. You can click and watch here what was my prediction for today as daily energy. You can check. Thank you, and let's jump into it immediately. Okay, Leo, sweetheart, here is your spreading. This is your 12th astrological house. I see immediately. Let's start with your first house. This is a very important house, especially right now that the sun is there. So the first house is self, personality, appearance, life path. Life path. This card represents you in the present, your self-image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path. And here you have I just call him Leo because this card it's Jupiter in Leo. So he's Leo, he's Viking. Probably he's made the Tour de France. Maybe his name is Leon and not Leo. So Leo is here to representing you as victory. So may this Sun Jupiter square will come out later on as a victory. Even not right now, it looks like tension, but maybe will come up as victory. Definitely as for first house, if you're talking about yourself and personality, even appearance, that everybody sees you, that someone who is winning, someone who has a victory, someone even who is a victorious. As a life path, you are biking on the right way. No worry about that. You're not walking, you're biking. You're biking on the right path. You're biking on the road. No worry. What you do not forget that this victory, what you have reached now, this is not reached alone, but you reached with others, even with family, friends, colleagues, whoever. But there was a team, there was a group behind you, and this gives you strength and power to go further on this life path. Vitality as a sportsman, I think I don't need to mention that it's full of vitality. So it looks fine. The Scorpio season in 2025, definitely you look good. You are on a way to win. Then let's see how we are continuing with the second house. This is values, finances, self-worth. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self-esteem. And we go further on with fire signs. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, all the fire signs. So Cardinal Aries picks Leo, this is you, and Mutual Sagittarius. To be honest, to me, the guy on this picture, to me, it's more Sagittarius, but this is my opinion. But all the three fire sign is here. Acting, doing, looking, actively looking for the new possibilities of financial situation, looking for your values, actively you are looking for, or you will be looking for your values, your self-esteem should be a bit heightened, elevated, I would say, because as you see, kind of he's very self-aware. He know how he looks like. He know why he's standing in a desert, even we see it for nothing, but he knows why he's there, and he is self-aware. This is what you need to learn as well. Then you will be victorious. Okay, so actively looking for the new possibilities, your financial. If you want to change job, then actively look for where you can find a new job, actively checking the job offers. Do not reject any job offers. If you have, listen it, and then you can, after the offer, you heard the offer, then you can change your mind, or you don't need to participate in that if you don't want, because you don't need. But actively looking for, even because the cardinal aries is here as well, maybe you are looking for the possibility to making your own business, but this question will be more answering in the 10th house if you are talking about that, but and the shared resources in the 8th house. But it could happen that you're looking for the possibility to making your own business, to be your uh, own lord. However, the sun square Jupiter and sun square Pluto, it's not really uh, about that right now, but thinking on it, you can do it. But pretty much I would say that do not make do not found any business in the Scorpio season related with these aspects. What's going on? Go to the 3rd house, Leo. This is communication, thought, learning, close relationships, short trips. This card describe your way of thinking, communication style, skill, learning process, relationships with siblings, and your immediate environment. And here you have Queen of Swords. As communication style, Queen of Swords, tell the truth, whatever it is, tell the truth, not what you think is the truth. The Queen of Swords, it hates. She hates the lies. She hates the mask. With the truth of Swords, you can see the full, the absolutely truth behind everything. So tell the truth. What is the real truth? What is the absolute truth, and not what you think. What you think that this is the truth. Use the sun to enlighten you with the truth, and this is your communication style. Definitely, um, short trips related to Queen of Swords, since this is Virgo, Libra card. Short trips, yeah, short trips, really short trips. One day here, one day there, few hours traveling. I would say that it's pretty much a domestic trips could come up. Sometimes it comes to my mind, but if someone is going to work, then this is a short trip, or this is not a short trip. Officially, it's not a short trip, but of course, something going out from the place where you are living. This is the short trip, but domestically, you are staying there, not farther than 100 kilometers. If you're in the US, then this is just a few miles, and 5, 6, 10 miles, whatever. I don't know the conversion number. Please convert then the 100 kilometers to miles. Um, yeah, as a short trip, siblings, siblings related to the siblings may any truth will come up, or you will reveal, or truth will reveal related to your siblings relationship, you and your siblings. Siblings is everyone who is not your father, not your mother, and not the ancestors of father, mother side. So grandfather, grandmother, great grandfather, grandmother, they are not siblings, but everyone else, it belongs to here. So maybe a truth will reveal related to that and can change the relationship, since it's sword, it's mind, it's mental. Then let's go to the fourth house where Pluto is and making a square with the sun, because fourth house is home, family, roots, past, emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home environment, family relationships, especially the maternal side, your past, the foundation of your emotional security. The maternal side even could come up something with your mother or your mother figure of your life, or even could come up something what you as a mother. Restricting yourself. Strict yourself with thoughts, that too many thoughts which making hinder, making obstacles related to you, to not to act, not to do what you want. As a mother, I would say that this could be the card when you want to be a mother, but what you're telling yourself, like, this is not the right time for that. This is not the right time for that. This is the card that it shows that you are hindering, you're making obstacles for yourself by your thoughts, and this is what you need to leave and don't do it, because these thoughts later on will come to realize, and you will not. And the time never will come then, but it could be perfect for you to having a child. So please stop this. Um, if you are talking about family as home, um, the home, you have issue with the home as well, especially the Pluto is that's making a square with the sun. That's why it's pretty much here that you're out of the control of home, you're out of control of the family, and you're making just this hindrance, this obstacle, this strict. You restrict yourself by thought. That's why I don't like to live here. That's why I want to move somewhere, but you're not acting, you're just thinking of it and making the obstacles up with that. Why not? Why not? Why not? Just leave it. It's meaningless to have it. It's not good for that. You want um, here. Here is the control. The Pluto, your thoughts is your Pluto is your thoughts, and your thoughts taking control over you. Don't let it to happen. You can release yourself from this very easily. Actually, related related how you can change your mindset. You can read after that. You can get courses, many YouTube video. It's available related how you can change your mindset and get yourself free related to that. If we are talking about your mom, then your mom tried to bond you to her uh, by thoughts, by thinking, these mantras that you belongs to me, I feed you, that you owe me, becoming this all bullshit. This is what you need to dissolve as well, and let's do it. Especially right now that the fifth house is starting in Aquarius and finishing Pisces, when dissolve is possible, everything. So maybe the joy will be this Scorpio sees the joy will be that you deserve everything. From mother's side, I would say that this is kind of a spelling what's going on between you and your mother, that she tried bound you to her by spelling this spelling what I mentioned, that you owe me, I raised you up, and all this blah blah blah. Okay, let it go, let it happen, get yourself free, and you can. The card it shows that you are the one and only who can make free yourself. May you need help, of course, so psychotherapist, whatever, self-help books, videos on YouTube or anywhere, doesn't matter. It could happen, but you are the one who are watching. You are the one who understands, and you are the one who is releasing him herself from this self sabotage. But this is self sabotage. The card's name is analyzing, paralyzing. So just do not do it. Get yourself free. Then let's go to the fifth house, because fifth house is creativity, love, romance, children, pleasures, entertainment. This card examines your uh, creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, your connection with your children, hobbies, and your joy in life. And if you're talking about swords, then swords, because in the fourth, as I mentioned, in the fourth house, in the family house, it was 8 of swords. Now we have 2 of swords. This is a decision making. In the fifth house, the joy. That how can I enjoy my life? Make yourself free. This is a free your mind. Okay. If you know the group En Vogue from 90s, then listen to the song "Free Your Mind." Then you will understand what is 8 of swords about. And then when you understand, then you can make the decision with the 2 of swords. This is a mental. This is the thought choosing. This is a mental state what you choose that you want to have or want to be. This is not an acting. This is not a second house. Page of Wands, who is acting and actively doing something. This is the mind work. This is the mental work when you're choosing the right path for you. And in the Scorpio season, this will be your joy when you're realizing that I can choose. I have a possibility to choose on which, how do I feel myself. And this will be your a joy. With the children, if you're talking about children, 2 of swords, as you see, a moon is here. So you as a mother, I think time has come to choose. Even if you want to be a mother too, maybe it's time to have come to choose something, school, kindergarten, higher education, whatever for your children. And this is what you need to mentally, also mentally dissolve and release that. Oh my God, my child is already in a kindergarten. I just give him her a birth a few minutes ago, and now they're going to the kindergarten. They're going to the school. Yeah, it's time has come to choose them, and this is what you need to dissolve as well, for yourself, by yourself, of yourself. So dissolve. Yeah, as I mentioned, Aquarius, Neptune. This is the fifth house, and this is when you dissolve. You can dissolve now. You can dissolve all the restrictions since Saturn is in Neptune right now. Then you can dissolve everything what is bounding you. Okay, then go to your sixth house. And sixth house, this is your work, health, routines, service, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your service to others. And we are going to the swords section. 3 of swords. 3 of swords. You are healing, start to healing. You are going. It's very nice. That family, joy, and now the sixth house at work and health. This is to me especially health, healing. This is a mental healing since it's sword. There is a story related to this, to be honest. So you are realizing that you are analyzing, paralyzing yourself. Then you are making the decision that no, I don't want to paralyze myself, and then start the healing immediately. Probably immediately start healing yourself, and do not make disappointing for yourself, because you want to feel good, you want to be free. And this 3 of swords shows related to 6 houses health. So definitely it's a mental, I would say that a mental issue could come up related with these 2 cards I mentioned, the 8 of swords and the 2 of swords. Maybe it would be difficult for you to let them thoughts, then you can go and get help. As you hear, I don't know if you hear the ambulance, we're talking about the health. So probably there is something what you need to take care of it related, definitely. So with the 3 of swords, maybe you need help, and not you will be the one who gives service to someone, but maybe you need to get a service from someone even on a daily basis to get better, to get help. As I mentioned you that in the 10th house, the Jupiter is making a square with the Sun, this tension, related as work. It could be some disappointing come up what you did not expect. That's always happening. Unexpectedly with Three of Swords, so maybe could come up something unexpected, painful, heartbreaking, because we're talking about Leo, we're talking about Sun, the heart of something. That's so which would say break your heart, related to your work situation. Then let's see that what would be your relationship after this sort, because we're going to your 7th house, which is relationships, partnerships, open enemies, marriage. This card focuses on your most important one-on-one relationship, marriage, business partnerships, but can also highlight open conflicts. The Hermit. Not really a conflict card, would I say, Hermit, but wise. He's definitely wise. um, yes, Hermit is definitely wise. Just came to my mind, and I was shocked a bit that it comes to my mind that do not do anything related to your relationship. Whatever you have relationship, then let it to flow on the way as it's flowing. And later on, when it comes a time, it's definitely not in Scorpio season, then you can act, you can do. But right now, do not act. Just do back yourself a bit and check and look what's going on around you and try to make your best wise act what is necessary related to your relationship. It even could be related to talking about your marriage, your one-on-one relationship, a business partnership. um, if you're talking about open enemies, then let the open enemies to reveal them. Not open enemies are revealed already, but let the hidden enemies, which are in 12th house, let the hidden enemies to reveal themselves, because you have the lantern and you can light them up. Oh, it's you, it's you, it's you. Let them, whatever conflicts come up, try not to act. Be wise, try not to act. Wait for the time, okay? Because it will be at the time that the time solves everything, but the time shows up many things what you even did not expect. So do not act immediately. Wait a bit, wait a while. Then you will see that the waves what was made in, I don't know, 2 hours ago, then these waves just flooded out and nothing happens and doesn't influence anything and anyone. It just was a big circus, big show for something that someone show up, and even it could happen that you don't need to react unless things what you need to do. So with your relationship, do not do anything. You don't need to act. Just be there. Let the relationship it's flowing on that way as it's flowing. Then we go to your 8th house, and this is the shared resource houses, and I related to, and as you see that they are just next to front each other. This is your money, and this is others' money. From now until the 6th house, we were in our world, and now from the 7th house to the 12th, we are going outside the outer world. So this is others' money. Many things decided because 8th house is transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death, and rebirth, occultism. This card analyzes shared financial resources, example, spouses' money, debts, inheritances, taxes, sexual intimacy, psychological depths, crisis, and the process of rebirth. And and the rebirth himself, the judgment. The second major arcana card next to each other. The judgment come up immediately when we are talking about rebirth. He is the rebirth. He is the reborn. Because in on this subject you will change your mind great, because here we're talking about the change your mind situation, free your mind. And here you will hear it that yes, you need to do everything related with the 8th house transformation. He is a transformation as Scorpio, Pluto, Mars. He is the transformation himself. The transformation will happen. Shared resources. If you're talking about shared resources as judgment, let the things happen. The things will reveal by themselves. Also here with the partnership, the hermit. Let the things happen, and we'll transform everything. Will by the situation itself. You don't need to do anything. You just need to watch and need to learn what's going on. Maybe this is what you need to learn, the do not act. Just see what's going on, but do not act. But definitely the transformation and the shared resources, if you have any, of course, so spouse's money, if you didn't pay the tax, for example, then you realize, it's better if I pay it. Then let's see the transformation, what's coming after that. Psychological depth with the judgment, I would say that related with the Three of Swords, because that is a heartbreaking situation coming in the sixth house of work, health. But health is pretty much for the mental situation. What you have with the Eight of Swords, you will start to heal, and this healing continue the eighth house as well as psychological depth. And that is a psychological depth. Maybe the transformation will go on that you are realizing that you have depth, that you are realizing that you are worthy to have better what you have right now. Sexual intimacy, change also could come to sexual intimacy. Maybe will be much more intimate, or you want to be a much more intimidated, or your partner want to be much more intimidated, and you are open for that. You're listening the calling for that, Leo. Crisis. If we're talking about crisis and judgment, if it comes a crisis, then you will just free your mind and will be solved. I would say almost immediately. This is not my business. Just simply in the eighth house. But it's a good card. Then let's go to your ninth house. Ninth house, this is higher education, philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travels, and your worldview. And let's see what you have here. Oh, Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it's and swords again. But Five of Swords is a bit related with the Two of Swords, not because they are swords, but this is could them related. Five of Swords, when you are want to win at any price, and this is the Jupiter in the 10th house in the Cancer. But I mentioned I can relate it to this legal issue if you have anything. It could be related work or work and family, or even it's something family business and there you have a legal issue that you want to win at any price. Take care and look around that what you can lose when you want to win at any price, because it could happen when you want to win at any price, then you can lose much more what you win with the situation. So this is kind of I'll be thinking out of the box of the subject of the eighth house. Also with higher education, this could be the same, that you want to go to, I don't know, university at any price. Then think of it if it's worth it to you, what you can win if you're going to a higher education institution at any price, what you lose, what you win if you're doing this. Maybe there is a legal issue with your university as well, or higher education institute. Then check and look for that what you can lose when you want to wait at any price, but also thinking out of the box. Don't think in a traditional way. I know that Leo is a traditional one, traditional sign, wants to keep everything around him, her in a normal, because this is what she can rule. But at this moment, maybe it will be much more helpful if you're not thinking in a traditional way. to think a bit out of the box. Then we go to the 10th house, and here is your Jupiter in Cancer, and we'll see what will come up, because 10th house is career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority. It examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority. So paternal authority, this card can show up as your father figure of your life, or you as a father. And let's see what we have here. Ace of Pentacles, very good. Stability, it's here. Ace of Pentacles is all the earth signs of Cardinal Capricorn, Fixed Taurus, and Mutual Virgo are here. All the earth sign, it's here. The stability is there. We were talking about here maybe making a new business. That you're thinking you making a new business, even shared resources as partnership here, with making a co-business or having a business partnership here. But as an Ace of Pentacles, making the business, then if you are thinking on to making your own business, Leo, then start to think of it, start to plan, because it seems it's good. Don't forget that you are biking on the right way. You're biking on the right road. So okay, now I understand that these squares with Jupiter and Pluto, it's representing your changes, your transformation related with profession, with vocation, with career. Now I understand. And maybe this career change, profession change, vocation change will indicate from family, because Pluto is in the 4th house, and this is how it show up. But definitely, I suggest to start to plan, go further on, check what the financial things, what you need to check, because it's Earth sign. But as you see, he's on 4 feet on the ground like a Taurus, so definitely he feels secure, and he's in security. He's ensure himself to stay stable, and you are keep going on, keep biking on the road. Then it could be success for you. At least make success to having this business, and this is a good idea. Related to the 10th how the public image, reputation. You are stable, your reputation is stable, your public image is stable. If you are talking about father figure of your life, then he is there for you to help. He's stable, he's there to help you. Could be with his suggestions, definitely. So he's there to help you, and you can get his support. If you are talking about you as a father as well, then this card calls you to stay stable with your children, stay behind them, and be a stable point of them in him, or his, or their life, depends on how many children you have. Oh, it's a very good card. I'm very enthusiastic with this, to be honest. And then let's go to your 11th house, because 11th house is your hope, friends, groups, wishes, community life. This card describes your friendship, your relationship with groups and communities, your hope for the future, and your wishes. And here you have a lot of swords. Leo, you have a lot of mental work. You have a lot of mind work in this season. I see four of swords. The short name of it is the meditation. If you feel that the meditation is very far from you, then the bad news is that let's start do it. Maybe a group, maybe a community, not maybe, a group, a community, friends can help you. That's how you make meditation. If you're not familiar with it, you can turn to them. Related with the 6th house, that not you are the one who's serving someone, but you need service from someone or someone's, the Three of Swords. And here it is, that you can turn to community, you can turn to group and help you to how to start to meditate, what is good for the meditation, what is good in it, and how it helps your life. All the 11th houses subject, it's here, that your hope wishes, if you meditate, may they will change. What you want, may they will change. And you will see that what is good for you, how you can do step backward, then you can much more wisdom. But definitely a meditation will help you get into inside of you. Two of Swords, Four of Swords, definitely there. And this is a Jupiter card as well. This is a Jupiter card as well. So it's a fire sign as for you as here. Get into it. Get familiar with yourself. Hope that you will get familiar with yourself. Hope that you will wish for yourself the best and start to meditate. Get into it. Get familiar with yourself. Get familiar with what's going on in you. Even in the ninth house. Get not unusual, but something thinking out of the box. Probably you always thought, if it comes up this card, or many of you thought that everything is good as going right now, thinking out of the box, and let's assume that it's not. You deserve better. You deserve another one. You deserve something else, which is good for you, of course. Always we are deserving better, much stronger, whatever, whoever in our life as we think that we deserve. We deserve the best. Always we deserve the best. And how you can reach the best in that way, that you go inside. Let's start to meditate, and you will see that if your wishes and hopes working for you, and communities and groups can help in that. Then we go to your 12th house right now, and 12th house, this is secret, self-undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, altruism. This card reveals your subconscious, hidden fears, uh, secrets, potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. And here we have the first cups, as I see. Yeah, we've got a lot of swords. First cups, emotional, Eight of Cups, let it go, let it go. Almost all the subject what we're talking about, or what the 12th house represents. Let it go. You don't need secrets. Don't. If you have any secret, then I don't know. Go to a forest and shout it out to the forest. And what is the secret? Then let it go. Hidden enemies. Don't take care of your hidden enemies. They are there. And if you're behaving, you are patient and you're waiting, and you do not attack them, they will reveal themselves, and they will not be hidden enemies anymore. So just let it go. Don't take care of them. If you're that coward that they don't reveal themselves, then this is about them and not about you. A potential self-sacrificing, if you know after the meditation, when you're realizing that what is your potential self-sacrificing, then you can let it go this as well, that you will see, you will realize that you don't need that at all. You don't need that. Everything, which I don't want to make that so long, because everything I mentioned in the 12th house, with the timestamp, you can go back and listen once again at the subject of the 12th house. Everything with the meditation, what we're talking about in the 11th house, everything with the meditation will come up, and each and every one you can release. Like, hey, I don't need that. I want a better life for myself. In Three of Swords, when you're realizing that I never wished a good life for myself, then you can wish, and you can live it. It's not good life, and you can wish for yourself a good life. Okay, Leo. We are finished. And right now one thing left. Then let's check that what is the most important thing in 2025 Scorpio season, what you need to do, what is the biggest thing, what you need to learn in the Scorpio season, Leo. So Leo, let's check what is the most important thing, what is the biggest task for you in 2025 Scorpio season. If you have any specific situation, then please visit my website www.attilarod.com and book an appointment for tarot reading. We can clarify your specific situation by tarot cards, and also can give ask some suggestions from the tarot card. What will be the best? What will be the most wise situation of or the solution of the specific situation, the given situation, what you have. Then right now, let's check that what is your biggest task, what is the most important thing you need to do in 2025 Scorpio season. Let's add the numbers together of the value of the card. 6 of Wands, it's 6. Page of Wands doesn't have number value. Queen of Swords doesn't have number value. 8 of Swords, it's 8. 2 of Swords, 2. 3 of Swords, 3. The Hermit is the number 9. The Judgment is the number 20. 5 of Swords, 5. Ace of Pentacles, it's 1. 4 of Swords, 4. And 8 of Cups, it's 8. We have 2 8s in the counting. So maybe the number 8 will be relevant to you. And both of the 8 cards, it's talking about to release something, release your thoughts, and release what's not serving you anymore. I don't know you. So 8 of Cups, what's not serving you anymore. And 8 of Swords, which is what you have in your mind. And then all together, this is 66. This is 66. It's 2, 6, 6, 6, and then 6 of Wands is a victory here. Of course, we don't have number 66 major arcana, but we can add together this number, and 6 plus 6 is 12. And the number 12 major arcana card is the Hanged Man. This is the Hanged Man, and Hanged Man is about sacrificing herself for a better good. Sacrificing herself is here. So he's the Hangman. He's sacrificing herself for a better world. And but we were talking about the eight of swords. Let's sacrifice your old, sorry to say, shitty thoughts to a better one. Or we're talking about the eight of cups as well. That what you're not serving, then let them go and sacrifice them to get out of from your life. Definitely. So let's sacrifice yourself. Let's surrender yourself for the new, because new is coming. Something new is coming, definitely, with the 8th house judgment, awaken, reborn, rebirth card. It shows that you're on the right path, with the 6 of Wands as a victory shows up. So surrender yourself for the new. This is what you need to learn. This is your biggest task in 2025 Scorpio season, Leo, that you surrender yourself for the new, what comes up. Coming the new sun, let's say, the new day, new dawn, new things. Okay? I put here this card, and with this surrendering, and with this self-sacrificing, but not sacrifice, self-sacrificing. This is surrendering yourself. You are surrendering yourself for the new one, with a lot of sword cards. What you have, a lot of mind were waiting for you to let them go. Less acting. 2 cards we have, which is related to curd cards. Page of Wands, maybe you will get any help related to your income, as an idea from any younger friend, family member, whoever. So this is a younger energy. related to the third house, revealing the truth, telling the truth, or coming up with any truth from the siblings. It maybe will happen with any mature female, or a mature female can help you, can give you advice, because it's queen. It's a mature female energy related to the card. And then surround yourself and let the things happen to you. Let the new things come up, and then you can celebrate this new situation. You can heal yourself definitely. Okay, Leo, sweetheart. If you want, get in touch with me. If you have any question, get in touch with me. I'm on Instagram with Attila Rod, the same name as here in YouTube. You can write a comment under this video, or even you can go to my website and get in touch with me there, book an appointment, or write your question. I'm always here for you to help, especially Leo, in my heart. Leo in my heart. Okay, thank you, Leo, for being with me in this prediction reading. I wish you a very happy and a very brave Scorpio season, definitely. Thank you for being with me once again. Merci, belle journée. Au revoir.